Okay, so it's time to take a look at this month's subscription box, which has what I consider the coolest box of all of them. That is the Apocabox. This is the Voyager edition coming up next on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So the folks at Apocabox were kind enough to send me their latest box so I could show it to you. That is the Voyager edition of the Apocabox. And I gotta say, if you've seen my other Apocabox videos, you know that at least for the past couple of boxes, I have been less than thrilled with their boxes. However, I gotta say, I really do like this one. Wow, there's that whole side of the face sunshine thing again. But it'll be over in a minute. We got a lot of clouds up there. So anyway, they've been hit and miss for the last couple of boxes. I do think this is a great one, especially kind of coming on the heels of what I think is possibly the worst battle box I've seen so far. So I think you're going to like this one. So I was going to take you down to the old stump top, but it is overrun with ants. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of them. But okay, so here's the old stump top. I got a couple of ants up here, and we'll be gentle with them. I actually had a video, believe it or not, where people really got mad at me for myrtleizing a few ants. So if you're watching, there we go. So anyway, I will go ahead and open up the old Apocabox here. We'll kind of set it out of the way, show you what's in here now. First of all, is every time, like every month, there's a little list here of what is in this month's box. And this is the Forager box. The Apocaboxes, by the way, come out every other month, and they are $50 plus $11 shipping or so. So about 61 bucks every other month is what it costs you. And what you get in these boxes is always based on a theme. Let's take a look and see what's in this month's box. The first item on the list this month is a foraging bag, which is pretty cool. This is basically kind of a canvas haversack style bag. It's got a little bit of a morale patch area here on the front, a leather closure, and it's actually got a pocket inside, which is designed for the knife that they give you with this month's kit, which is pretty cool. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But this is the a foraging bag, which is good for you know, whenever you're collecting things in the woods or whatever, whether it's tinder or food to eat or anything else, edibles. This gives you somewhere to carry it, which is pretty cool. And I like the fact that it's kind of traditional with hand sewn stuff and all that. So there we go. That's the foraging bag, which is pretty cool. Another thing that's really cool, it comes with this very unique foraging knife, which I think is pretty cool. It is a full tang wooden handled knife, but it's got a little bit of couple different features to it. First of all, pretty decent edge, and also has a very nice serrated edge. But as you can see, it's shaped kind of like a little trowel here. If you can look at the profile of that, so you can use this for digging roots, for cutting branches or brush, or you know, different wild edibles. It's got a lot of really good uses, I would think. Pretty strong tip on it. Full tang, good smooth wooden handle, kind of rough looking like most of the primitive style tools that I've seen from in the Apocaboxes. But it comes with a very sturdy, looks like a pretty well made leather sheath that seems to be pretty solid. And what's cool about it is the foraging bag itself. It's got this pocket inside here, you can see right in there, which is specifically designed to carry the knife. So the knife fits in there very well, just like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I like this. And now I don't usually do like testing on the stuff in these boxes. I usually just kind of show you what's in the boxes and let it go. But we might have to check the balance on this one and do a little knife stuff with it, because it is a pretty cool knife. And I got to say, I like that one. And it's got some dimensions on here if you need to measure things for what, if you're digging or planting or whatever. So pretty cool there, I think. And that is the foraging knife. So there's that. The next item is a little it's fine. It's just a little Velcro leaf patch, which is, you know, Creek always puts these little patches and stuff in here, and I think this one's pretty cool. And you can stick it right on there. Looks pretty cool, little leaf patch. So no big deal there. But then it comes with what I think is some really cool stuff. It comes with an Arbor Day Foundation tree guide, which is a guide to the more common trees found in North America, and it's got great pictures and descriptions of lots and lots of different trees, and it tells you a little bit about how to identify them. Pretty much just identification, which is pretty cool because trees are important resources when you're in the woods. Also has this tree finder, which is a manual for identification of trees by their leaves. And again, pretty detailed information about how to go about and make sure you know what tree you're looking at. And then once you get the trees identified, actually, Creek's got his very own pocket field guide for survival trees, and I've read this thing the other day, and it really has some good information in it about several different types of trees and different survival uses for them, which is a very, very handy thing to know. So there's that. I like these books. I like stuff like this. This is information that you can always use. Very, very useful stuff, actually. Very useful. And then there's a couple other really cool items in here this month. We have a fruit and nut grapple, which is pretty cool. It is like a do-it-yourself kit, and there's actually a video on their website, on the myapocabox.com website. Tells you how to use this, but it's in a little plastic box here, and basically it's just 3 hooks, hand-forged hooks that you can lash together or tie to make a grapple hook, or to make a hook for throwing into the trees and pulling down fruit or other resources, or just a lot of different things you can use this for. So I think it's a pretty cool little kit. A lot of different ways to use it, and it's got some cool instructions here. Plus, again, there's a video on the website that shows you some really details how to do that. So I think that's another cool item. And then another thing I think is really neat is a sprout kit. And if you're familiar with sprouts are very nutritious ways to enjoy get some really good vitamins and minerals and stuff, and some good nutrition from seeds, and you don't have to really let them grow to full fruition. You can just eat the sprouts, which is really good. Several kinds of sprouts in here that you can go ahead and use, and it tells you how to do that inside this little container. So you could actually even hang these on your pack while you're walking, and they'll sprout just from the sunshine. So pretty cool stuff there. Again, just some good nutrition that you can use while you're in a survival type situation or whatever. And then, as usual, every month there's like a skills challenge, and this month is really cool. You get a kit, shows you how to build a bone hook and gorge kit. So pretty neat there. It's got everything you need in here to make a bone hook and a bone gorge, which I think is a pretty cool. I like these skill challenges. Again, there's another video on the website showing you, Creek demonstrating how to do this. Put that there. And then finally, there's one more item in this month's box. Chirps, which are chips made with cricket flour. And they are gluten-free, all-natural, and non-GMO. So we got non-GMO crickets. Now, mostly they're corn chips, okay? Stone ground corn is the first ingredient, and then oil is the second ingredient, then navy beans, then some cricket flour. But basically, they say there's a whole cricket per chip, 1 cricket per chip. Sweet and smoky. So, if you like eating bugs, this could be really cool. Creek's got it. He just comes up with some cool stuff. So, there's that. So that's everything that is in the Apocabox this month, the Forager box. For the sake of time, I'm not going to try to do the demo of the kits or anything like that, but we are going to take a closer look at that knife. So let's get to doing that right now. Okay, so here we have this unique Forager knife, which again I think is pretty cool. It's almost like a little shovel. Plus, it is it's just got a pretty decent edge on it. So what I thought we'd do is just grab something down here. I got leftovers. Got a piece of poplar here. We'll see how well this thing can make some feathers. And I mean, it's definitely not going to shave you. It's kind of different because the edge is scooped away. So I would probably be better doing left-handed, but I'm not really good at my left hand. I'm going to be better off pulling the wood, as you can see. But let's try the serrations, because pretty good serrations. It's almost like a saw serration. Let's see how well it saws. Not bad. Not bad there for a little chopping. You can get some feathers with it. If you're left-handed, you're probably going to do better, because of the shape of the blade. But if you're careful, you can carve yourself out some nice little curls here. What about it? It's not going to be very good for batoning, I don't think, but might be able to do a little impact splitting there. Let's see if we can get some nice edge here to make some more little curls. Okay, we got that. You know, I just happen to have, for some strange reason, a piece of fat wood. Oh yeah, you know I like me some fat wood, right? Let's see, man, these serrations really dig in. It's hard to get much of an angle on them because of the curve of the blade. So let's knock a big old hunk of fat wood off there. Let's just see if we can chop us a little bit off here. We can scrape a little bit maybe. Oh yeah, that works really good for some fat wood. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wonder if there's anything we could do with that. Okay, so we got that little fat wood there. Let's find us a nice place to do a little scraping here. The edge right there just might do it. Let's just see. What do you know? Looky there. Not too shabby indeed. So anyway, like I said, I don't usually do such a detailed review of the components of these boxes. I just like to show what's in there and kind of wrap it up. But I have honestly kind of been on the fence about the Apocabox lately because they have been kind of hit and miss. I gotta say, I really like this knife. I think it's a very useful implement. I like the bag in this one. But I did think, since we have such a high-tech, scientific, cutting-edge testing environment here at Survival on Purpose Worldwide headquarters, helicopter. And since this one did perform so well at doing knife stuff, I thought it only fair that we check the balance of this. Because if I don't, a lot of people are going to ask me to anyway, so let's just see how well balanced it is. Okay, not bad. I will say, I mean, it's obviously not designed for that sort of abuse. The finger guard's a little loose on it. Okay, so this has been a quick look at the April 2017 Forager themed Apocabox, and I got to say, at least in my mind, they have sort of redeemed themselves with this one. I know, like you know, you've seen in the past couple boxes, I wasn't really thrilled with a couple of them, but I really like this one. And like I've said before about the Apocabox, in my opinion, the appeal of these boxes is not so much that you get a certain amount of stuff for a lot less money. It's always been more about training and skills and just some kind of unique stuff. I think they did a really good job of this month. Next month is apparently something to do with hydration or water. I can't wait to see that one. So you can check the folks at Apocabox out at myapocabox.com. There'll be a link in the description below. Once again, thanks to the folks at Apocabox for sending me this so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and every Saturday, and sometimes a few other random ones throughout the week. You can watch a brand new one by clicking right here. If you're not subscribed to Survival on Purpose, you can fix that by clicking right down here. So thanks for all your support. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.